It's been well documented that the average age for getting married is getting later and later. We talked about the divorce rate, but now women used to get married in their 20s, early 20s, men in their mid-20s. In 2019, what do you think the average age is for women to get married? Or maybe you looked it up. Maybe
I'd seen the statistic at some point. I think it's like 26 or 27.
27.1 for
Okay.
women, 29.2 for men. So
Okay.
Ian's got about a year. So why do you think that is that in 2019, women and men are getting married much later than in decades past?
That's the career. I mean, I'm sure there's other factors as well, but people have to devote time to their career to be successful, right? And seeing, it's harder to get into a relationship if you're focused on your career. If you have conflicting time, you have conflicting interests. I think that really pushes it back. Would be the largest factor in my opinion.
I would agree, and we talked about before the option overload and that culture where people are considering all the opportunities they have. Certainly, there's no rush. There's no there's no urgency. Especially nowadays, a lot of boyfriends and girlfriends will live together. Boyfriends, that just sounded kind of weird, didn't it? A lot of people in relationships will live together before getting married as a way of like testing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you subscribe to this notion, but there's two schools of thought. There's people who think that living together before getting married is a good idea because you get to see if a marriage would work. There's people who think it's a bad idea because then you end up not wanting to get married. You hear about people who live together for 10 years and then end up breaking up. So where do you fall on those two schools of thought?
I definitely fall on the school of thought that people should live together. I think when you live together with somebody, you actually see all of their habits. You see their nervous habits.
Plug.
You see them kind of at their worst behavior. You have to deal with them constantly. You know what I mean? That's what really pushes people to the edge. Just one thing, if you see somebody a couple of times a week, in the context you're seeing them, you're going out to dinner, you're going on a date, you're not doing mundane things with them. And, that's really, of course it's going to be a great experience. How many times have you gone out to dinner with somebody that you like and you've had a bad time? That's very rare. But, having to, keep a house clean or, dividing the chores or those things are what are going to cause strife between people,